Diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hello, this is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me Paul Grattan, who is an interior lineman at Villanova University. How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How about yourself, Jimmy?
I'm doing all right. Can you just explain to the viewers a little bit about your overall career?
Yeah. So I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I went to Mount Lebanon High School in the South Hills of Pittsburgh, and then I obviously went to Villanova my freshman year, and I got redshirted my freshman year. We had a really awesome offensive line that year. We had about 3 guys go to the NFL from that offensive line, so they were really good. Got redshirted, and I'm really happy I got redshirted. I got to learn the scheme. I got to get bigger, stronger, faster, and it was really nice because now I'm in my 5th year, and we have a really nice team. So it was nice to get that redshirt year out the way. And then my sophomore year, I started at left guard for all 12 games, and we had a good season. We had a decent season. We had a lot more potential than we ended up with, but we got the injury bug. We ended up 5-6. And then the next year, I moved to center. From left guard, I moved to center. And I like center a lot. We started off strong. We beat Temple at their own at Lincoln Financial, and that was sweet. And so we did. But unfortunately, the year before, we got hit with the injury bug, ended up 5-6 again. And then our most recent year, I moved back to left guard, and we had a really awesome year. We had guys, everybody bought in, everybody was really together. We started 88 strong. We as a collective team, it all clicked for us, and we did really well. And we probably could have went a little further, but sometimes that's how the game rolls. And so we're really looking forward till next year. We got 11 5th years coming back, and we have an awesome group of underclassmen moving up, and after they got some good experience last year, so it's looking good for next year.
Yeah, you guys actually had a pretty good year last year. You yourself, you ended up being first team All CAA. Paul, I have you listed close to 6'4", about 300 pounds, give or take, depending on whether you've had a meal. So all that's about right, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Paul, tell me a little bit. What do you think is the best part about your game?
For the best part of my game, it's my edge. It's the attitude that I bring every time I'm on the football field. I mean, there's nothing better than finishing people, and I think I do it pretty well. Every time I'm on the field, I want to make sure my presence is known and I'm felt every single time I make a block, and I think that that's the best attitude an offensive lineman can have, and I think we have it across the board on our offensive line, and I think that's just how we roll, and always got to have a chip on your shoulder. Even if you're the big dog, you got to have a chip on your shoulder and make sure that you stay the big dog. That's how it goes.
Right, and everybody's situation is a little different with this quarantine. Whether or not you have access to a gym or if you can, participate with your teammates. Can you just explain a little bit about what you're doing right now, like this off season, or to better yourself?
Yeah, so we got in pretty early out here in Pittsburgh, so I've been in the gym for a couple months now, and that's all you really need to do to get bigger, stronger, faster. That's what I've been doing. I've been in the gym, hitting it hard. I'm just trying to get as fast and as strong as I can. One thing I'm really trying to work on, take my game to the next level, is sticking on linebackers. I'm really trying to make sure my second level blocks are elite, because I mean they're faster than us as offensive linemen, so we got to make sure we take the right angles and we're able to stick on them for the entire time and make sure we can finish those blocks. And so that's what I'm trying to do to take my game to the next level.
Cool. So Paul, if you had the opportunity to give your younger self a little bit of advice, what would you tell him?
Yeah, so I'd probably tell high school me. I'd tell him to take himself a little less seriously. Probably take up a couple more sports in high school. I thought I was too good at football. I thought I was only a football player. That was my only sport, and so I kind of regret that. I wish I would have taken up wrestling, or I would have done basketball, done baseball, try to pursue something else a little bit more. But it got me to where I am today, so I'm not too upset about it.
Gotcha. Well, we're here now. You're obviously, one of the top small school athletes, at least on my board. Um, Tell me a little bit about maybe some of the people that have influenced you in your career so far. Let's talk about some of the coaches. Is there any particular coach that just sort of sticks out that you really admire, or is there like a lesson that you've learned from one of them that really sticks with you today?
Yeah, not so much a lesson, but my current offensive line coach, Coach Sean Devine. I'm so happy that he's been my offensive line coach for the past 3 years. Every single meeting that we have, it's life first. He teaches about life and football. He sees us as people and not just football players. He makes sure that we take everything we learn from football and we can apply it to our life. And so, every single time he has a story for us to be a better man, a better person, a better husband, a better father, so we can put these tools in the back of our head to pull them out in later scenarios. And I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me. I hope whenever I'm 40 years old, I'm able to shoot him a text whenever I need some wisdom, I need some advice, and he can let me know what his thoughts are on things. And he's a great dude, and I'm really grateful that he's been my offensive line coach, and he's done a lot for our team. He's helped change the culture of our team. He's helped do a lot of things to make us where we are at right now. So
Good. And, you know, we talked a little bit about your teammates and, again, how there's a lot of returning starters this season. Um, can you just take a minute and maybe talk about one of your current teammates or one of your former teammates that have just made a good impression on you, and maybe helped you a little bit to become a better player?
yeah, so one of my former teammates whenever I was a freshman, Austin Calitro, he's a linebacker in the NFL right now. He taught me. I think that's where I get a little bit of my edge from. He taught me how to be a bad dude. He taught me how to bring it every single day in practice. And he's a psychopath. That's pretty much what he is. He makes sure that everything that he does, he gives it 150%, and he's awesome. And that's why he's in the NFL right now. And he taught me how to be an elite player. And then one of my current teammates, Justin Covington, he's just an amazing captain and a player and a person. He's one of my best friends. He's been through a lot in his life, and he's a great dude. He comes to work every single day with the biggest smile on your face. He's the loudest person at practice. He always brings the energy, always brings the juice, and he cares about every single one of his teammates, and he makes sure that you know it. He loves every single person, and he cares about us as people, and he makes sure he knows what my family's doing and how my family's doing. And he's an awesome dude.
Good. And uh, tell me, Paul, why do you play football?
Well, I play football because I love the game, and it's done things for me that I've would never have dreamed of ever in my life. In eighth grade, my dad passed away, and my mom's worked two jobs pretty much ever since. So if you would have told me in eighth grade after all that happened that I would be at a school that cost $78,000 to go to, I would have said, "What lottery did I win?" Because there was no way I would have ever won it. So I would have ever been able to go to this school. And so that's really every single day that I wake up and I'm able to play football and I look around and I'm at the place that I am and I'm with the people that I'm with. It's just a blessing. And there's just nothing I can do will ever repay the people that have brought me to this position. People have guided me, anything from like the smallest things to the biggest things. I mean, there's been so many people around me to support me and get me to the position that I am, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. And it's my life, and that's what it has become, and I love every single bit of it. So that's pretty much why I play football.
Cool. And very last question for you, real quick. Maybe like 30 seconds. Tell me your last pitch to a professional football team. Why should they sign you, bring you in? What's the best thing that you bring as a teammate?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely going to pitch the Pittsburgh Steelers, my hometown. So I always want to play for them. So I mean, Steelers, Mr. Rooney. I mean, every single day I'm coming in, I'm bringing the edge, I'm bringing the work ethic, I'm bringing everything that I need to do to succeed. I'm coming in, make sure the guys across from me are working their ass off, because if they're not, I'm going to take their spot. I'm gonna do everything that I can to make sure that I can get to that position. And if you don't have me on the team, I'm going to be on somebody else's. I'm going to make sure that you want me on the team. So.
Cool. Well, I mean, obviously, if there are other teams that are interested, I feel like you're going to eventually be a fan of whoever it is that brings you in. So,
Yep.
I mean, not all of us are Steelers fans, but that's cool. Hey, Paul. Well, it's been great chit-chatting with you, talking a little bit about life and football. Do wish you the best. A lot of good things happening at Villanova. Again, like I had said before, a lot of starters coming back. A lot of people going to be healthy this year. Hopefully Justin Covington's going to be healthy, and again, just great things that we expect this year. I mean, you guys got to the playoffs last year. No, you lost it, early, but again, with a healthy team, who knows how far you guys can go. CAA is very very competitive. So if you don't understand CAA football, you are missing out on a lot of good talent. This is Paul Grattan. He is one of the best interior linemen at the small school level. Check him out. Paul, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jimmy.